Hello. Welcome back to the Star of D channel. And today we are going to be playing something a little different. We're taking a break from seafood because I was just playing that and like I want to say a couple hours ago I was getting my butt whooped. But we're going to be playing SYNDUALITY today, and this is a game that I saw like on sale. It's got a mech in it. Let me cop this junk real quick. Let me see what it's talking about. Oh yeah, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel out. And as you can probably tell, I am voicing over this freaking audio because of course, you know, something always tells you check your settings. I checked them and it looked good, but turns out it didn't record any of my freaking audio. So it recorded the game audio though, so that's nice. Now I gotta, you know, voice over this and stress about it. I'm not gonna lie, this cutscene is going to be long, so I'll timestamp it if you want to skip past it.
200 years ago, an awful thing called the Tears of the New Moon began. A scary rain fell all over the world, killing 90% of its people and destroying what humanity had built.
That's crazy!
But humanity, as ever, refused to give up. Deep underground, they created the great city of Amasia, and they not only survived, but thrived.
That is also crazy. Crazy cool!
However, only a few years ago, for reasons unknown to this day, the great city of Amasia collapsed. Humanity returned to the surface, but faced constant energy shortages. As if that were not enough of a challenge, Enders, an unknown life form, appeared, further threatening humanity. But a group of heroes arose, the Drifters, which you may one day join. On the poison-drenched surface, the Drifters collected our energy source, the powerful AO crystals, and made it possible for humanity to survive again.
Thank you, Drifters!
And of course, we cannot forget the human duality cognitive androids, Magus. They have now become a necessary part of our world, and soon will be fully integrated into our daily lives. Magus dock on the back of our bipedal mecha, helping to power them. This is called
the Cradle Coffin!
Precisely, Yoshio. Thanks to the Cradle Coffins, the heroic Drifters were able to face even harsher conditions than ever before. It is the duty of a Drifter to work with their Magus and master the Cradle Coffin, to battle humanity's greatest enemy, the Enders, and gather the precious AO crystals. Let us continue to fight for the glory of humanity. However, due to the chaos following the collapse of Amasia, some wicked, selfish Drifters hoarded AO crystals, making prices skyrocket. They created a black market and a dark side to society.
Without electricity, how is Yoshio supposed to make food?
That is where the Drifter Support Association comes in. It's our duty to create rules that regulate AO crystal excavation and trade, so that every human has equal access to our precious energy.
Thank you, Drifter Support Association! So listen up, all you cool kids who want to be cool drifters one day. We are all counting on you!
This informational video was brought to you by the Drifter Support Association. Thank you for watching. The final section of the selection exam will now begin. We wish you the best of luck. Please proceed to embark in your cradle coffin.
I'm not gonna lie, that cutscene was kind of unreasonably long.
Boot up sequence complete. Display incoming.
Okay, so here's where we start our little tutorial,
the 3 displays.
and I think I only really changed like a couple things. I know in the second here is gonna ask me, hey, do you wanna this is the time to change your settings. What did I change? I think I changed like camera sensitivity and something else. The ADS and then camera sensitivity. So I changed that, and then I think kind of just kept it rolling from here. Oh yeah, so it explains that these mechs, you know, you can't be out in the field for too long because they have that battery charge.
Got it? I've got your back.
And this is just me figuring out you can boost, so I'm just having fun with that.
Use this zip line to get to the surface. Come on the double now.
Now, when I first saw this open world, I was like, whoa,
So,
Okay.
what do
I
you
didn't know they
think?
was gonna pop out like this.
Honestly,
They low
so
key
long
got
as
me.
it's
It
not
looks pretty
raining,
good.
we
The
need
way the
more.
green just hits the eyes
Time to
too.
get to work.
It's very like
Use
appealing,
AO search
and
to
I
find
like the
crystals.
browns with it too. It's not like nothing's like really overpowering each other. You know what I mean? It's just kind
AO
of
crystal
like
detected. Go to
well,
the
it's well
location
thought
shown
out,
at the
well
top
put
right of
together.
your display.
You know, you got to appreciate these things a little bit. You know.
Vendors, the bane of the end. Well, when your durability drops, use a repair kit.
Speaking of appreciating
There are too many
something,
to engage
look at that
alone.
beautiful
Utilize
aim.
steps to
Oh
evade any
my
incoming
gosh.
attacks.
That was sexy. You can't lie. That was sexy. And then I also like how it was, I guess it was expecting like the player to kind of like rush in. So we would have to use the dodge, but I'm like, I'm just going to shoot it. Like, what? I got a long range weapon. It's multiple hostiles. Take them out.
Recover the AO crystal.
Now, when I was actually first harvesting this crystal, I was like thinking this is gonna suck because what if somebody just like you're harvesting and then boom they try to shoot you, and wait, also don't mind this, don't look at this. I don't know what I was doing, but now I want to show you this crystal right here. This crystal, obviously you can see it's a little bit bigger. Just watch what happens. Just watch. At this point, I already knew drills were going to be very crucial because that took forever. That took forever. It probably didn't look as long in the video, but like, holy smokes. That took forever. We got to upgrade the drills. Got to upgrade the drills.
Is that rain?
I will say the rain as a mechanic is very interesting in my opinion. I mean, at least in the levels that I did, it didn't really like affect me too much. I will say that blue bar though, that is not a shield. It only protects you from the rain, not a shield. This is basically the end of the tutorial, and this is just to showcase like your ultimate ability that is charged at the bottom of your screen at that I think it's like a green bar, blue bar, bluish green, teal, whatever. But yeah, so I think that little blast whatever that we had, that was nice.
Lots of drifters let their guard
But
down here,
here
and
it's going to
we
show
price
us that, you know, this is how we extract.
Elevator will
And
arrive in
of course,
5
you know, you
seconds.
always got to be aware around the extractions because people will dog you out. This extractions in this game actually come by like pretty fast. Like they're there and then they're gone. So you always got to watch your back, but when it's time to get inside, you got to get inside because if you don't, it's going to leave you. I haven't had that happen yet specifically, but it was close, I believe. That could be in the next video. Speaking of which, the next video doesn't have audio either, so
And that concludes the test. You passed. You'll be assigned your very own Magus.
they weren't lying about that Magus part either. This is my daughter Armani. You touch her, you breathe on her wrong, you look at her wrong, you will perish.
Yes, shall always remain by your side. Nice to meet you. Let us try and have fun.
Bruh, I worked my magic on this one.
It is an honor to
Golly.
work alongside you, my uniter.
Beautiful.
I will endeavor not to let you down. As you can see, this is the garage we've been provided. Needless to say, it could use improvements. But you need not despair. After all, we have the cradle coffin at our disposal. This cradle is our ticket to a stable income, and also to a lovely, well-maintained, and clean garage. We have received a request from the Drifter Support Association. Please access it from the Requests tab at your convenience.
Request tab is a mission board where you can earn rewards for completing missions for the association. Being a part of the association actually prohibits you from PvP, and if you decide to do PvP either way, it'll actually kick you out the association and place a bounty on your head, which is, I think, is an interesting mechanic. I want to see what happens when you go full rogue. This is just a little, video kind of reiterating everything that we went through on the tutorial, at least, and it kind of goes a little bit more in depth. I don't really think so, I'll timestamp this one too. But it's just showing us that the Magus and our mech, we work in tandem together and we explore the overworld, and we should pay attention to certain locations, because those certain locations will have the AO crystals that we need and that we can use, to exchange for money when we escape. So, and yes, again, don't die, because if you die, then you lose all your loot. So you always want to just make sure you get out safe and get that paper. A mechanic that I haven't really seen before in extraction shooters is this insurance mechanic. So basically, you can apply assurance to certain items, and if you die with those items, then you'll get them back in the form of cash, so you can buy them back. But yeah, as you can see, this is our first mission, and we did pretty good. Killed some people, collected that loot. Got our own little crystals here. Ate that up too. Very cool. Then yeah, we died. Yep. We died. But you know me, I cannot let that slide. I had to go back in there, and this time I actually came with freaking full ammo. So yeah, let's enjoy this little ride here. Let's enjoy this little ride. So off rip, find this crystal, and we're doing good. And kind of like how I expected, an enemy runs up on us as we're collecting the crystal. And my stubborn self just wanted to, keep doing it. But I would advise don't do that, because you probably will die. As you can see before, how my health just got like absolutely just melted. And I'm sure it's because it's the beginner, mech. But, still did not feel good at all. Honestly, from playing the game, it feels kind of boring, and you'll kind of see why here. It's because of the fact that you're mostly running around, and there's not like a lot of, there's enemies, but like there's not a lot of people on the map. Granted, this is the beginner level, so I think in this one I do see a person, or like maybe one person or two, but at least we do see a variety of enemies, so that's cool. I will say the enemies are fairly easy to take out. I think what is it, I don't know if it's in this video, it might be in the next one. There is a monster that did light me up a little bit, but I finished him off, you know what I'm saying, because it's me, Shuja, warrior. That was corny, but anyway, I digress. Picked up some more loot here, and we kind of just keep it pushing.
In marking coordinates that should fulfill your objective.
Now,
Feel free to take a look.
one of the requests were, one of the requests was to get those crystals, and I finished picking up those crystals, so we should be good for that. Now it's a matter of just me just wanting to explore and see what's going on in this world. Those flying enemies, I haven't even had them shoot at me. They kind of just sit there. I don't know, maybe they're supposed to like warn other creatures that I'm there or something, but they didn't really do anything, I shall say. They did not do anything. Now, I think actually near this part, she says, I hear engines, close by. And I think that's supposed to signal to you that there's a player near you. And lo and behold, I'm like, man, engines, that don't matter to me. I don't care, yada, yada, yada. I think, like when around this rock or something,
AO search.
I see like a person or something. I mean, we don't really have an interaction. We kind of just pass each other, but I just thought it was interesting to note.
One of the bandit bosses has appeared.
Should be coming up right here, low key.
Crystal detected.
After I grab
Swirling
this
scale
crystal,
in the inferior purity.
that feels like it takes. Well, this one is actually a speedy crystal because it's not as big as the other ones, but
Contact from a cautionary
I think he
association.
actually passes in front of. Yeah, he passes in front of me right there.
Cradle
That's an actual
detected.
person. So
Analysis interrupted.
that was cool, and I had to take a
Analysis
double take
failed.
because I'm like,
Careful.
you know what?
Target is a
I think it's time to
cautionary
leave.
association. Commencing
We
analysis.
did kind of what we needed to do,
Still ready.
and I think I don't remember if I grabbed anything else here. To be honest, I really think that I just kind of mark wherever I need to go and then kind of just go.
Understood. Let
And
us head over there.
I will say I cannot wait. I cannot wait until like I get a faster mech because holy smokes, traveling is the boring part for sure. It's kind of like playing Fortnite and you know, I don't know about Fortnite now, but at least when I was playing it, like, what season was that? Holy smokes.
Justice for
Probably around just a little bit before X and before the new chapters and stuff came out. You'd be running around a map the whole time, and guess what? You won't find nobody to dang near the final circle. You're like, come on. Like, the only time you freaking see people is when you're in a freaking tilted towers or, you know, some high loot place. Other than that, nada. But yeah, so that's literally what I'm doing here is just traveling across this map.
Faint sound of an engine somewhere.
I don't know if it really rains this time around. Yeesh. Oh no.
We have arrived at the city ruins.
We'll see.
have
We
a
shall
gazer.
see.
I
But I know I really did not want an altercation with anything or anybody, especially after seeing the player. Like, I've played different extraction shooters, and not even extraction shooters, freaking, what is it, like Mecha Break and all that, and dang, like I can't even describe how shiesty people are. I was even playing Arc Raiders, and they just did not hesitate to like take you out. But I mean, it comes with the territory. It's just how it goes, you know. Unfortunately, I think I collect like one more crystal after this, I believe, and then it's straight to the extraction. But yeah, speaking of, while we're watching this, I do want to say, I kind of have like a lineup of games that I want to play. Like this for sure, because I want to just see how far I can get in this without having to pay money before everything starts to slow down. And I also want to play, I think it's called like Rooftops and Alleyways. I think that's what it's called. It's like a parkour game. Got that, and then I want to play what is it? Tales of Berseria, I think that's what it's called. JRPG. It looks pretty dope, I actually played a little bit of it, like the normal version, but I know they're coming out with a remaster. So I think low-key when that remaster hit, that's what we'll play. So we'll play these three things. And I kind of just want to get them extensively on the channel, and you know, try to do some daily uploads, because that's what I low-key need to get better with. I know my last break was like a month, and then this break was like 2 weeks. Like I gotta get back on this. I can't be slacking, you know. So yeah, you know, a like, a subscribe, you know, that'd be cool. And as this guy literally punches me in the chest, and I'm shooting him with freaking shotgun bullets, I had to freaking switch because the shotgun apparently just said, "Nah, you know, today I want him to live." Like, okay, I guess, fine, sure, but if I was in danger, But yet again, these are just base weapons, so I really can't complain that much, can I? But here we are at the extraction, finally, after 20 freaking thousand years. Not gonna lie, I was running out of things to yap about. I'm not gonna lie. But here's the waiting game. Now, I will say for this, the extraction maybe on the higher levels it'll take longer, but this it took like 2 seconds to like come up. Like, you just look around a little bit, you know, it says, oh, be here in 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 15, and you kind of just count it or whatever yourself in your head. But look at that, that was up like mad quick, and then boom. And here, now we're good. I think we just gotta wait a couple seconds, and then it'll close up. Now here's another interesting feature that this game has. It actually records what you did for the mission and where you went. So this is how you like find, you know, depending on the map, this is how you like remember the places where you'll be. What? I meant where the crystals will be. Yeah. And then obviously, you know, it's gonna show like how much money and junk we made, and I made 30,000. That's crazy in my opinion. And those were all like low purity, so imagine what higher purity and stuff will get you. But I bet you the items will cost like hecka more anyway. But yeah, that's about it for this video for SYNDUALITY. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming, thank you guys for staying, and thank you guys for watching the show. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Let me know how it was narrating. Did you guys enjoy this? Did you not? Just let me know in the comments below. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm tuckered out from talking. I'm not gonna lie. I'll see you. Peace.